Information: I do not own this picture. I will leave a link where you can find it and you can do what you want with it. Now let's get on with the video. You're probably wondering, oh, Blue Mask, what are you doing? Why is there a new series out? You're making a lot of series now. Well, I finally decided to only focus on 4 series until I maybe planned on it's gonna be 14 episodes of my series. If it's gonna stop beforehand, it's gonna stop there. But if it's not, it's gonna continue until the 14th episode, where it gonna end or something else. Probably wondering, okay, so what 4 series are you gonna continue? The 4 new series that started is What If Deku Was a Spartan, this one. What If Deku Was Glamrock Freddy is gonna continue. What If Deku Was a Titan from Titanfall? What If Deku Was a Matragal? I'm gonna continue those, but few days I'm still gonna continue. I'm gonna continue right now. What If Deku Was a Spartan? Gonna give it aside What If Deku Was a Titan till episode 4. Then I'm gonna continue those until I hit the Martigal and Glamrock Freddy. Then I'm gonna continue the one at a time until these series are done. Then I'm gonna continue with the 4 new. And you're probably wondering, you're almost hitting 200. You released a video called 200. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It is a kind of guess what? What video has what thing? 200 is something special to me. If you wanna guess what it is, guess in the comments. So, when the 200s come out, it will be a long ass movie. I will try to make it quick. I will try. If I can't do it in one day, I'll do it how many days it takes to finish the story. Then I'm gonna release it, and you guys probably wouldn't watch it. Just my guess. Don't hate on me. So yeah, I'm also gonna say it with Titan. This, when that video release, I'm gonna say the same thing with Titan. No, I'm gonna continue until episode 4. Then I'm gonna say the same in Titan. Alright? Alright. And yes, I have a paper to keep it track because I'm quite forgetful. Don't laugh at me, it's kinda helpful for me. And give me new ideas so I can do more. Alright. And I'm sorry for not posting. I have been home because of COVID. Yes, still COVID. And yeah. What if Deku was a Spartan? We're gonna go to a scene. A scene with kids. We're going to a student named Katsuki Bakugo. He's thinking about something. He has missed his old friend that's older than him. He doesn't know how old, but he just missed him. He was like a brother, an older brother to his friend and him. With his friend was actually him. The friend lost an older brother. He died of a disease. Well, her brother died of a disease. Oh yeah, probably should have mentioned this. I'm sorry for ruining this. This video is actually inspired by another series that I think is hammer good. Go watch this before this episode. Go watch that series. It's super awesome. My video is gonna be inspired by him. Go check out him. He's a super amazing, whatever. I hoped he continued it more, but he didn't. And I'm not even mad. He gave a good series. I'm not even mad. Now, the two kids were thinking about this, but they only thought about this because they think they're about to die. A brute, a alien thing. They know that the army that was fighting for us, was out to kill, out to protect them. But humans on Earth are negative and still attack each other. Villains, heroes, is protecting the Earth when people in the universe and outer colonies is fighting this thing. But humans on Earth are arrogant, more arrogant than other planets. Katsuki Bakugo and his friend was not happy about Earth. They wanted to change people's minds and go out and fight the war. But people won't. They care about themselves. Everything else is about them, protecting themselves. At the moment, they heard nothing except the brute lifting off, lifting off, lifting up a hammer. Then they hear someone running. They hear gunfire. By the way, don't mind me doing gunfire. I just want to simulate it in this moment. A man, they think, is running up shooting. It sounded like the brute, the big giant. They didn't know that it was a brute. They didn't know. They thought it was a brute. They can't see it, but they think they are. A man with white armor, robot hand, were running, killing the brute. The man jumped behind the barrier that the kids were hiding behind. He was shooting at these monsters, these aliens that tried to kill them. They just hear mostly they look at the man and see him. He still keeps shooting, still keep killing. A Spartan with a robot hand. They know he lost. He told them himself. An hour later, after the battle was complete at UA High School, the alien has retreated. The ship was destroyed, but some still escaped. The man that protected them says, "Let's go. Don't sit down. Move. He was afraid, the man. He didn't know there were any more villains. When the children looked up, there was a corpse. Humans, but mostly Covenant. They walked with the man. They were at UA High School, but they had to get away fast. They're going to another high school. It's the second prominent because UA was destroyed. The Covenant attacked UA to keep the heroes down so the villains could destroy everything. But they failed. Villains tried to attack at the same time. They didn't know it was a plan. The man loaded 5 kids up with his partner, a female one. The students ask who they are and what Spartan they're like. The man says, "You don't want to know, kids." The man knew them. Well, 2 of them. The woman knew of the man, and only by a few children. But except one. A green-haired girl, well, 2 of them, was on the ship. The man was allowed to reveal his face. That was allowed. The man put his gun behind his back and walked over to the girl in the blonde, taking his helmet off, and they both realized it's their friend or brother. Now, the man remembered back where it all began. Sorry, I'm just thinking about, well, you know what. Isuku Midoriya, a young green-haired boy, age 5, was in his home sleeping. His little sister, age 1, he loved and cared for. His parents were nice people. His mom was actually sweet and kind, his father as well. The boy thought what could go wrong with his life. He has a loving family. He wanted to see his sister grow up. He wanted to see them. But when the boy went back to sleep, he felt movement. He felt someone touching him, but he can't move. He can't wake up. He doesn't know what is going on. The man, or the boy, for right now is Midoriya, woke up in a lab. A lab where he couldn't recognize anything. He couldn't see. He didn't know where he was at. Where is he? Where is his family? Where's his the people that he loved? Then he heard, "All up! Wake up! Come on! Stop slacking! A big man that was just walking in woke them all up. He was surprised, he was scared, he didn't know what's going on, so he fled to back of his bed, scared, didn't know what to do. Every other kids were in there was probably used to this. After 5 minutes, all the kids except five were not out of, except five kids were not out of the beds. The sergeant walks up to them and says, "Get out of here now! Stay here! That's the rules." The kid didn't know what's going on and whatever. He was scared, he was frightened, he didn't know what's going on. Then here's a door open up. The man looks and do the soldier pose. "Ma'am, don't be hasty." The woman looked at Isuku. "Hello there. I, well, I am the person that runs this. Sorry if you're frightened right now. Sorry for introducing the story right now. I think her name is Dr. Halsey. Please do something in the comment if you think I'm wrong. My name is Dr. Halsey. I am a doctor here that runs the facility." "Okay. Now, can you please come out here?" The boy trusted the woman. She seemed nice. He sat up and walked over. The woman introduced what and where he's at. He didn't know. He didn't care. He wanted to go home, and he asked it. "When am I gonna go home?" "I'm sorry, kid, but you can't go home. The world needs you right now. Do you want to become hero?" The boy looked up, looking at the woman. "Yes, but I'm quirkless." You don't need to be quirk. You don't need to have a quirk to become a hero. The other kids that was not going out of the beds were looking at the woman. "Now, stand here for now. And do your best." "Okay." He saw the same that woman did to the other kids. Sweet and kind. We're skipping a few years ahead. Isugu Midoriya, a much older boy for now, was around 5. Well, no. 10. So 5 years has gone by. He has been trained his body, but mostly he's gone along with a brunette girl. She was sweet, she was kind, and she told her about her mom and dad. He said the same about his sister and everything. They got along well. A match of the training, Isugu won. With the brunette hair girl that's named Chaku Uraraka. It's not fair. You're much stronger than me. Well, I kinda do more than you. Well, Mr. Smarty Pants, I wanna be agile, but you're kind of faster than me. Heh, you're faster than me. Just admit it. No. Ah, God. Now you two, please calm down. Dr. Halsey was up in the toy room, looking down on them. She was with a green armored man. So, you want me to train them? Yes, they're not like the other students. They're not like the other combatants. These are different, like you, Chief. The man named Chief, the greatest soldier they had. He was around 19 by this point. He had done a lot, but not a lot enough. He was known to be one of the greatest, but not a lot for now. Are you sure, Dr. Halsey? Yes, I am sure. Now, go ahead. Go out there and train them. Maybe even adopt them like your own children. The man nodded and walked down. The man, or the older teenager by now. Well, he's sort of an adult. Walked down to the children. Dr. Halsey said, "Kids, this is Master Chief. He's one of the greatest headhunter, or Spartan, we know." "Hello, Master Chief." "Hello there, DK56. "Hello there, UK? UK or 5. I heard you're kinda special." "Well, yeah, we're different than the other kids." "Mm, I see. Now, I'm gonna train you as much as I can. So be ready." "Yes, sir." Now, this is where I'm gonna leave the episode off. If you're kinda disappointed by the result, I'm sorry. I just wanna post an episode and explain what's going on. I am doing my best. Please calm down. If you think I I'm doing this wrong, please just see what I'm looking at. I have so many series. I didn't want to become one of those guys, but I am. So I'm gonna relax, gonna focus on 4 new series. I'm gonna continue with them, and that's it. Please don't hate on me. I am just trying to do the best to entertain you guys, and it's stressing me out. Please just wait for a new series for a whole while. if I'm gonna think about it, I'm just gonna look at my plan. Don't hate me. Now, good morning, goodbye, farewell, see you later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Watch the series I have told you about. And go watch it. Now, bye, my blue mask.